Hey there, science fans. Winter's got a slippery side, doesn't it? Icy roads and walkways can turn a winter wonderland into a wipeout zone. But don't worry, we've got science on our side. There are loads of ways to melt that ice and stay safe this winter. Now, you might think all ice melters are the same, but that's just not true. We've got your classic rock salt, your fancy calcium chloride, and even some eco-friendly options for those who like to keep things green. Each one has its own pros and cons, just like a science experiment. So stick around as we explore the most common types of ice melters, figure out what makes them work and learn how to use them safely. We'll uncover the science behind melting ice and make sure you're ready to tackle those icy surfaces like a pro. Let's kick things off with the old standby, the ice melting champion we all know and love, rock salt. You might know it by its street name, sodium chloride. Yep, the same stuff you sprinkle on your fries. Now, rock salt is the workhorse of ice melters. It's cheap, it's everywhere, and it gets the job done, especially when the temperature is above 15 degrees Fahrenheit or about -9 degrees Celsius. But how does it work? Well, picture this. You sprinkle rock salt on ice and it dissolves in that thin layer of water that's always present on the surface, even when it's freezing. This creates a saltwater solution, and guess what? Salt water has a lower freezing point than plain old water. That means the ice melts, even if it's below freezing. The salt is like a little heater, lowering the freezing point and giving that ice the boot. Pretty neat, huh? But rock salt does have its downsides. It can be tough on plants, concrete, and even your pet's paws if you're not careful. Plus, it can lose its effectiveness at really low temperatures. So, while rock salt is a great all-around ice melter, it's not perfect. But don't worry, science has got our backs with some other options. Stay tuned! Alright, science fans, let's turn up the heat, or should I say, turn down the temperature. Today, we're diving into the world of ice melters, and trust me, it's going to be a cool ride. When that mercury really plummets, we need an ice melter that can handle the extreme cold. Not just any ice melter, but one that can stand up to the harshest winter conditions. That's where calcium chloride comes in, our next contestant in the battle against icy surfaces. This isn't just any ordinary ice melter, it's a powerhouse in the cold weather arena. Calcium chloride is another popular choice for battling ice, and it's got a superpower. It works even when the thermometer takes a nosedive. Imagine having a tool that doesn't back down, no matter how cold it gets. We're talking temperatures as low as -25 degrees Fahrenheit or -32 degrees Celsius. That's colder than some of the most frigid places on Earth. That's some serious cold-busting power. But wait, there's more. Calcium chloride doesn't just work, it works fast, making it a favorite for those who need quick results. Calcium chloride works fast, melting ice quicker than rock salt, especially in those super chilly conditions. It's like having a secret weapon in your winter arsenal. It's like the superhero of ice melters, swooping in to save the day when rock salt just can't handle the cold. Imagine a superhero that never takes a day off, no matter how tough the job. So how does it work its magic? What makes calcium chloride so effective in these extreme conditions? Well, calcium chloride releases heat as it dissolves in water. This unique property gives it an edge over other ice melters. That's right, it generates its own heat. This exothermic reaction is what allows it to melt ice so efficiently. This exothermic reaction melts the ice faster and keeps it from refreezing, even in frigid temperatures. It's like having a built-in heater working tirelessly to keep surfaces clear. But like any good superhero, calcium chloride has a weakness. It's not invincible. It can be more expensive than rock salt, and it can also be corrosive to concrete if you're not careful. So while it's powerful, it requires some caution. Still, when it comes to battling extreme cold, calcium chloride is a top contender. It's a reliable choice for those who need to keep their driveways and walkways safe. But the world of ice melters doesn't stop there. There are many other options out there, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what other scientific solutions we can dig up. Stay tuned as we explore more ways to conquer the cold. Hold on to your lab coats, science fans, because we're about to explore an ice melter that's a bit gentler on the environment. Get ready to dive into the world of magnesium chloride, a true game changer in the realm of eco-friendly ice melters. Let's talk about magnesium chloride. This compound is not just another ice melter, it's a solution that balances effectiveness with environmental responsibility. Magnesium chloride is like the eco-warrior of ice melters. It works diligently to clear your walkways and driveways while being mindful of the world around it. It's effective at melting ice, but it's also less likely to harm plants, pets, and concrete compared to rock salt or calcium chloride. This means you can keep your surroundings safe without compromising on performance. It's like the superhero who also recycles. Imagine a hero who not only saves the day but also takes care of the planet. Now, magnesium chloride might not be as fast-acting as calcium chloride, but it's still a reliable ice melter, working in temperatures as low as minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 25 degrees Celsius. This makes it a versatile option for various winter conditions. Plus, it's less corrosive, making it a good choice for areas where you want to minimize environmental impact. This means your concrete surfaces and metal structures will thank you in the long run. One of the cool things about magnesium chloride is that it actually attracts moisture from the air, which helps it work more effectively and last longer. This unique property ensures that it remains active and efficient over extended periods. It's like it's constantly recharging its ice melting powers. Another bonus, this continuous action means less frequent applications, saving you time and effort. Magnesium chloride can actually help to improve soil health over time. By contributing essential nutrients, it supports plant growth and enhances soil quality. That's right, it's an ice melter that actually gives back to the environment. It's a win-win situation for both you and Mother Nature. So if you're looking for an effective ice melter that's a bit easier on the planet, magnesium chloride is definitely worth considering. It's a smart choice for those who care about both safety and sustainability. But the world of ice melters is vast and full of possibilities. Let's keep exploring and find the best solutions for our winter needs while keeping our planet in mind. Get ready for another contender in the ice melting arena, science fans. Let's talk about potassium chloride, the gentle giant of ice melters. Now, potassium chloride might not be as well known as rock salt or calcium chloride, but it's got some tricks up its sleeve. It's a naturally occurring mineral that's actually used in fertilizers, so it's a bit gentler on plants and the environment compared to some other options. Potassium chloride works by lowering the freezing point of water, just like rock salt, but it's not quite as effective at extremely low temperatures. It's best used in temperatures above 15 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 9 degrees Celsius. One of the big advantages of potassium chloride is that it's relatively safe for pets and concrete. It's like the gentle giant who wouldn't hurt a fly or a paw. However, potassium chloride can be a bit more expensive than rock salt, and it might not be as readily available in all areas. But if you're looking for a more environmentally friendly option that's safe for your furry friends, potassium chloride is worth considering. But the world of ice melters is full of surprises. Let's see what other scientific solutions we can uncover. Hold on to your beakers, science fans, because we're about to explore the world of organic ice melters. That's right. Nature has its own ways of tackling icy surfaces, and they're making a splash in the world of ice melters. These eco-friendly alternatives are often made from plant-based materials like corn derivatives, sugar beet juice, or alfalfa meal. They're like the superheroes who get their powers from nature. Now, organic ice melters might not be as fast-acting as some of the chemical options, but they're gentler on the environment, pets, and plants. They're like the peacekeepers of the ice-melting world. One of the cool things about organic ice melters is that they often contain ingredients that can actually help to fertilize your lawn or garden. It's like getting two for the price of one. However, organic ice melters can be a bit more expensive than traditional options, and they might not be as effective at extremely low temperatures. But if you're looking for a more sustainable and environmentally friendly option, organic ice melters are definitely worth checking out. But before you rush out to buy a truckload of ice melter, let's talk about how to use these products safely and effectively. All right, science fans, we've explored the ins and outs of different ice melters, but now it's time to put that knowledge into practice. Whether you're dealing with a light frost or a thick layer of ice, knowing how to use these products correctly can make all the difference. Let's talk about how to use these products safely and effectively, so you can conquer those icy surfaces like a pro. It's not just about throwing some ice melt down and hoping for the best. There's a method to the madness. First things first, less is more. You might think that using a lot of ice melter will speed up the process, but that's not the case. It's tempting to go overboard with the ice melter, but using too much can actually damage your driveway, lawn and plants. Overuse can lead to concrete spalling and kill your grass, leaving you with a bigger problem come spring. Plus, it's wasteful and bad for the environment. Excess ice melt can run off into waterways, harming aquatic life and disrupting ecosystems, so be strategic with your spreading. Aim for an even distribution to maximize effectiveness and minimize waste. Next up, shovel before you sprinkle. This step is crucial for getting the best results. Ice melters work best on thin layers of ice, so do yourself a favor and shovel off as much snow and ice as you can before you break out the big guns. This not only makes the ice melter more effective, but also reduces the amount you'll need to use. It'll save you time, money and effort in the long run. Plus, it's a great way to get some exercise during those cold winter months. Now pay attention to the temperature. This is a key factor in choosing the right ice melter. Not all ice melters are created equal when it comes to temperature ranges. Some are designed for milder conditions, while others can handle extreme cold. Rock salt, for example, starts to lose its effectiveness below 15 degrees Fahrenheit. In such cases, you might need a calcium chloride-based product. So, check the forecast and choose an ice melter that's designed to work in the expected temperatures. This ensures you're using the most effective product for the conditions. And here's a bonus tip. Consider using a spreader. This tool can make a big difference in how evenly and efficiently you apply the ice melt. Using a spreader can help you distribute ice melt more evenly, which means you'll use less product and get better results. It's a win-win. Remember, safety first. Always wear gloves when handling ice melt and be careful not to track it into your house. Ice melt can be harsh on your skin and can damage floors if brought inside, and of course keep it out of reach of children and pets. These products can be harmful if ingested or if they come into contact with sensitive skin. By following these tips, you can use ice melt safely and effectively to keep your walkways and driveways clear all winter long. Stay safe and enjoy the winter wonderland without the worry of slips and falls. Well, there you have it, science fans. We've explored the fascinating world of ice melters, from the classic rock salt to the eco-friendly alternatives. Remember, choosing the right ice melter depends on your specific needs and the environment. Whether you're battling a light dusting of snow or a major ice storm, there's an ice melter out there that can help you stay safe and upright this winter. Just remember to use it wisely and follow those safety tips. Thanks for joining me on this icy adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Stay warm, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.